Hello, I'm TSA historian Michael Smith, and today it is my pleasure to welcome you to the TSA September 11th Memorial Exhibition. Today I'll be leading you on a guided virtual tour of the exhibition and speaking to you about each of the artifacts that we have on display here at the memorial. This new permanent exhibition is located at the TSA Systems Integration Facility, or TSIF, a cutting-edge TSA-owned testing site. This facility is crucial to our ongoing efforts to use the best technology and procedures in order to achieve our counterterrorism mission more efficiently and effectively. As such, the TSIF is the perfect location for this very special exhibition. All employees, stakeholders, and other visitors who visit the facility will pass through the memorial space and immediately be reminded of the importance of the TSA mission. Each of the 4 sets of artifacts on display here at the memorial is related to the events of September 11th, 2001. They come from each of the 3 locations that were attacked that day: steel from the World Trade Center, stone from the walls of the Pentagon, a flag from Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Each of the artifacts tells a unique story, brought alive by interactive touchscreen displays featuring images, descriptions, and 3D animations. This exhibition serves as an important reminder to us all of the events of that day and the need for further vigilance and firm resolve. The first artifact that I would like to speak to you about is this large piece of steel suspended from the ceiling. This artifact comes from the exterior column system of one of the twin towers of the World Trade Center. Based on research by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, and the TSA Historian Project, we have learned a great deal about this artifact. By examining the thickness of the steel and the location of comparable sections of column steel in the World Trade Center, we know that the artifact comes from an area between the 82nd and 104th floors of one of the towers. Based on the locations of the impacts of American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175, we know that this steel was originally located in an area within the impact zone of one of the buildings. While the piece weighs roughly 2,000 pounds, it is only a small remnant of the original 3-column, 3-spandrel section to which it belonged. It was recovered from the World Trade Center site following the destruction of the towers. This artifact is extremely rare and serves as a powerful reminder of what happened that morning. It was donated to TSA by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey in 2010. The next artifact on display is this piece of aluminum alloy sheathing, which was also recovered from the World Trade Center site. In order to give the World Trade Center towers their distinctive appearance, the exterior columns of the buildings were wrapped in a metal cladding. The relatively light reflective material gave the facade of the towers its distinctive appearance. If we look closely at the steel, it displays many characteristics. The deformation and discoloration of the piece suggests the kinds of stress that the buildings were placed under by the attacks. Additionally, the screw holes and decayed rubber seal located on the side of the cladding tell us that this side of the piece was originally used to connect alloy to the tower. Given the large amount of sheathing that was used in the construction of the 2 1,360-foot buildings, it is impossible for us to know which tower the steel came from. It was donated to TSA by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey in 2010. Next, let us take a look at these fragments of stone from the exterior walls of the Pentagon. Construction broke ground on the Pentagon on September 11, 1941. The building was reinforced with concrete and featured Indiana limestone on its exterior walls. 60 years to the day after the groundbreaking, at 9:37 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 struck the western side of the building. The impact and subsequent fire caused severe damage and led to the partial collapse of the western side of the building. The damaged sections of the Pentagon were rebuilt in less than a year. Today, a permanent outdoor memorial is located at the site to honor the victims who lost their lives that day. The artifacts seen here are pieces of Indiana limestone recovered from the building following the attack. Finally, as we conclude our tour, let us take a look at this American flag. This flag first flew over a special event at the temporary Flight 93 National Memorial in Shanksville, Pennsylvania on September 11, 2006. The event featured remarks by former DHS Secretary Tom Ridge and other dignitaries, and served as a moving reminder of the strength and resilience of our nation.
Many times this country has encountered hardship and heartbreaks, tragedies and trials of the human spirit. And when those times occurred, countless individuals have said in word and deed, "Let us give this moment all we can."
Driven by this sentiment, this final artifact is a perfect addition to our memorial. While the other pieces of steel and stone seen here remind us of great pain and sadness, this flag, our national symbol, gives us great hope. It drives us to serve our country and to commit ourselves to protecting it from harm. These emotions are at the very heart of TSA. The flag was donated to our agency in September of 2006. I hope you've enjoyed this virtual tour of our exhibition. In the years to come, the TSA Historian Project will create additional educational tools, which will help all of our employees understand the history of our agency and the continued importance of our mission. Thank you for watching.